Okay, here we got a DROOPY MCOOL, or Max Rebo actually, Max Rebo from 1983. It's a vintage figure. It's from the 3-pack of the SITH band. He hasn't got the actual organ he comes with. It's a blue figure, not much to say really. Not that common I guess, but you can still buy them on eBay. I paid about £2, £3 for this figure. I mean, I've got the 3 figures in the box set on a tri-logo box, but I wanted it loose, and so I bought it. It's quite a good figure. It's been re-released again on the band 2-packs with sort of modern figures, so it's quite an interesting figure. You can see it's, for the time, it's quite nicely sculpted. Vintage. Okay, here we have the DROOPY MCOOL figure. Came in the same set from '83. Again without his instrument, which was a sort of flute thing or whatever it was from Return of the Jedi. Came in 2 sets, the Kenner box set and the tri-logo set. I've got the tri-logo set. I bought that years ago though. As you can see, it's quite a good figure from the 80s. Hardly wearing anything, but that's this guy's thing. He just can't be bothered to wear clothes. A musician, typical musician, isn't he? Doesn't wear them, can't be bothered to wear clothes. You know, it's all about the ego, isn't it? Come look at my body. I mean, look at that gut on him. What's he been eating? So that's the DROOPY MCOOL set figure, about 83. No instrument. Bit of a pig looking face. So not much to say really. Okay, here's a Han Solo in HOTH outfit from about 1980. I bought this one back in 1980. Not this figure, this is a one I bought off eBay, but I bought the same figure back in 1980. I think when I bought this figure back in 80, I was like so excited. I ran across the road and nearly got run over. I bought this figure and Rebel Soldier from Barnett's toy shop in London. I remember that. In those days you could get the figures for about £1.30, £1.40. I think they were most expensive by Return of the Jedi. They were about $1.99, so that's quite a long time ago. Now they're on cards, they cost a fortune, but loose you can still pick them up. This figure I bought off eBay, quite about £2.20 or something like that. It's got its gun as well. It's quite a good figure. The only problem with it is one of the legs is pretty loose, so it doesn't stand up too well. But it's the typical Han Solo in HOTH outfit with the gun. Keep him warm in winter, I guess. So it's quite a nice figure really. Face sculpt's quite good. This camera doesn't really show up too much detail, but the face sculpting on this is pretty cool. By the time of Empire Strikes Back, the sculpting had improved quite a lot if you compare it to the original Star Wars the first 12 figures. So that's the Han Solo figure. I'll try and give you a better look. Well, this camera doesn't really show much detail, but you can see what he looks like. That's the front. We'll do the back as well. And that's his blue top, blue parka. In the Saga 2 they did the same figure, one with a blue parka and the other with a brown parka. But if you're into the old stuff, it's always going to be a blue parka. So this is the Han Solo figure. Actually, you can see a bit of detail further away. So obviously that's the Han Solo. There's the Droopy MCOOL and the Max Rebo. That's an R2D2 from Powder Force 2. So it's quite about 95. So it's amazing these figures are getting old now. This figure, the eye lights up, or if you hold it up to the light, and it's got a third leg. I can get this silly thing out. Cool. There it is. There's the third leg. So that's R2D2 from Powder Force 2, and then there's a sand person from the 77 line. It's got the wrong accessory and it hasn't got its cape, but still quite like the sand person. I remember I put when I had one when I was a kid, I put it in the freezer and the head broke off. I don't know why I did that, but you know. So you've got Han Solo in HOTH, sand person, Powder Force 2, R2D2, and the 2 band members. All vintage apart from even the R2D2s now, it's almost, well, what we call vintage. To be a proper antique, as I was told just recently, it has to be 100 years old, so I've got quite some time to wait. But the R2 now is about 15 years old almost, getting quite old.